It's been about a month since my last devlog, but I can finally announce that I started working on my new game, SyncMaster-2D. I got the idea almost a year ago, but never really had the time to start working on it. Actually, I wanted to start working on it after I released the 5th firefight training devlog. The next video will probably be about a new game I really want to start working on. But then some other projects were more important. The goal of this game is to solve puzzles of each level and advance to the end. To solve the puzzles, the player has a sync device which allows copying and pasting movement behaviors of different objects. Let's go back to the start. First, I started working on a simple player movement with not so simple camera movement. It was time to move on to more interesting stuff. I drew a simple synchronization device in Krita. I think I will change the way it looks, but it's good enough for now. For synchronization, I came up with the following concept. Each object has several movement scripts attached to it, in this case red, green and blue. Each script controls the movement in a certain direction or rotation. Each object has one default movement behavior as indicated by the yellow circle in this case. Now comes the player. He decides to shoot the copy beam at the object to his right. The beam detects the default script, number 3 in this case, and tells that to the sync manager. As soon as the player fires the other beam, the paste beam, it gets the copied sync state information from the sync manager and pastes it onto the newly selected object. I hope you understand this concept, but nonetheless, here you can see it in action. I improved it a little and added this help display system, which indicates where the platforms are moving to. I have to improve it a lot in the next devlog since it's not really working right now. For a platformer to be interesting, there need to be some obstacles. So far, I added an arrow launcher and some stationary spikes. I don't exactly plan on adding more obstacles, but let me know if you have any ideas. And obviously, lava exists too. With this, the basic gameplay mechanics were done, and there were 2 major things missing for this first devlog. Better visuals and a level to show you how the game should actually work. I started working on the play animations, mostly since I dislike level making, but also because I got bored of staring at this beam. But now I can enjoy the sight of multiple animated beams, which is better, but not for long. I started making some textures in Krita, finished making them in Paint.net because I have 0 to little Krita experience. I brought them into Unity, replaced all the body parts, adjusted the rendering sequence, and tried it out. I think it looks alright, it's not perfect, but it's only supposed to be a placeholder or proof of concept. For now, this is all I can do. With the animations done, it was time to start working on the first level. I already knew how the level should look, and no, I didn't get this idea outside in the nature. After some major flaws while testing, I got the first level done, and I can say playing it is really fun. I can now paste the state onto here and copy it from the other one. I still have to adjust the camera a little, but this is the way I imagined it to work. And then at this point you should change this with this, so you can go over here and hop on this. I still need to fix there a little so that this doesn't move through there, but this is the basic way I imagined it to be. All that is left for this devlog are some major visual improvements and a second level. I started making the textures in Paint.net and thought about how much work this will be, but then I discovered the second best thing in Unity. Tile maps. The best thing is obviously the particle system. For the tile maps to work, all you need is some repeating texture, some edge pieces, then you align them all in a grid and you're basically done. With a relatively small effort, you can easily draw levels in Unity. And with this, level making almost becomes fun. At least, that's what I found. I needed way more tiles for the edge cases where different materials meet, and it was just a lot of work. I decided to leave some of the edge cases out, or maybe draw the texture when I actually need them. And I needed even more additional tiles for the details in the background. With a major bug fix and addition of some light and post-processing, I moved on to particle effects to finalize the visuals. I had particles for moving, jumping, and getting damaged by arrows, spikes, or squishing. I had one more question though. With all these assets drawn, post-processing adjusted, scripts written, how long does it take to make another level? I already had a level idea, and with that in mind, I made a completely new level in a little less than an hour. And with that said, that's it for this devlog. As always, if you have any ideas, question, or suggestion regarding anything, just leave a comment. I will try to release the next devlog in about a month, but I might not have all the time for it. See you next time. Bye! Wow, I really did it. I started working on a game you might consider my dream game, and I quite enjoy it actually. Oh, you're still here? Well, have a lovely day. Bye!